I heard Shabbat Shalom. Well, you can all say Shabbat Shalom to each other also. You did already. Keep saying it. And when a new person comes in, if they're a few minutes late and we've already started, you can say Shabbat Shalom to them and make sure they come and sit and they're comfortable too. Shabbat Shalom. Welcome, live streamers, Zoomers. I am. Come on closer. Okay. It's a rolling start. Welcome. I'm Rabbi Megdal. I'm so excited to introduce our cohort. Keep going. Keep the energy, even while I'm talking. Ben, you can always talk. Suzanne, keep talking. I am so excited. So we had an amazing Yedid Nefesh last month, and we have an amazing Yedid Nefesh this month with a different musical team. So we have Rebecca Gross returning as our Ba'alat Tefillah, and now with drums. We have Josh Lakin on guitar and also arranging all of our music. And we have Abe Cantro making his debut as part of our group on piano. So if any of you would like to say hello, you're welcome to. Say hi.
Hi.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Let's do it.
Okay, so the most important thing, way more than how we sound, exactly whether we're on pitch, I will be the first one to be out of tune, to make a mistake, so that we can all just feel comfortable joining in and singing. The most important thing is that we sing together. That is what will make this real. That is what will make this really prayer. Welcome. Thank you. You're doing a good job. The new people are getting Shabbat Shalomed, and they're getting seated. Very good. Keep doing that, please, and keep sitting close. Sing with us, even if you don't know the words. One note is that we're going to focus on singing. We're not going to sing every single one of the prayers for Kabbalat Shabbat. We will sing selected, so if you want to dive in them all, there'll be plenty of time while I'm talking or while we're singing to fill in the pieces. Don't worry about that. Thank you. The most important, yes, absolutely. The most important part, in addition to singing together, is to really tap into that love, is to really, really use this time to make Shabbat beloved, to make it loved. And the way we do that is we love each other, we love this community, we make real Yedid Nefesh, that Shabbat, that this community, that we are each the beloveds of our souls. So that is our charge tonight, and we'll start with our named song, with our named prayer. On page 10, we'll start with a love song. Page 10.
Yedid Nefesh Av HaRachaman Meshol Chavdav El Ritzonav Yarutz Avdav Kemo Ayam Yishtachaveh El Mul Hadam Eramo Yediduta Binofetzu Bechotam Adonai Eziv Haolam Nafshi Cholat Ahavatam Ana Elna Refana La Beharona Noam Ziva
sounded so beautiful, and I know that even more of you can join in. Page 11. Lechuna ranana ladonai, naharia letzur yishenu. Nekadma fana betota bismiru, naharia loki hagadol hanai melchatol kashem. Kihu Eloheinu v'anachnu Arba'im shana kut bedor va'omer am to'e levavheim ve'hem lo yadu derachai asher nishbati ve'api im yavon el menuchati. And now please daven on your own. Please pray as much as you would like of the next pages. We will continue on page 21. I'm sorry, page 13. That was for the next. See, that was intentional so that you know that you can make a mistake. I do what Rebecca Gross tells me to do. Page 13.
Shiru Ladonai, Shir Chadash, Shiru Ladonai, Kol Haaretz, Shiru Ladonai, Baruch Shemo, Basru Miyom Leyom, Yeshuato, Sapru Bagoyim, Kevodo, Bechol Ha'amim, Niflotav, Ki Gadol Adonai, U'olam Me'od, No. Elohei ha'amim elilim va'adonai shamim asa hod v'hadar lefanav v'oseh tiferet b'mikdasho havu l'Adonai mishpechot amim havu l'Adonai kavod va'oz havu l'Adonai kemod shemo Ishtachavu l'Adonai v'hadrat kodesh shilu mipanav kol haaretz iru v'goyim Adonai malach avtikon tevel ba'al timot yadin amim v'mesharim yismechu hashamayim v'gagel haaretz yiram hayam Ya'ar Adonai Kiva Lishpot ha'aretz Yishpot tevel me'tzedek Ve'amim be'emunato Yadai 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 Yadai
Shout out to the drumming section over here. Love it.
Nice.
Good job, guys.
Yes. We're moving to page 21. Psalm 29. Now is the part where please daven as you would like on your own. And rise as you're able.
Havul Adonai b'nei Elim. Havul Adonai. Kavod va'oz. Yai, dai, dai. Havul Adonai. Kevod shemo yishtach. Havul Adonai behadrat kodesh. Kol Adonai al hamayim. El hakavod girim. Adonai alayim rabim. Kol Adonai ba'koach. Yai, dai, dai. Kol Adonai behadar. Kol Adonai shover harazim. Vayishaver Adonai et arzei havanon. Vayarkidem oegel Lebanon v'Siryon kemo ben re'imim. Yai, dai, dai. Kol Adonai chotei labotesh. Kol Adonai yachil midbar. Yachil Adonai midbar kadesh. Kol Adonai cholel hayalot. Vayechesov hechalot uvehechalot. Kulo omer kavod. Yai, dai, dai. Adonai lama habul yashav vayeshev. Adonai melech leolam. Adonai oz le'amo yiten. Adonai yevaret amo v'shalom. Yai, dai, 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 dai. Yai, dai, 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 dai. Yai, dai, 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 dai. Yai, dai, 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 dai. Yai, dai, 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 dai. Yai, dai, 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 yai, dai, 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 dai. Yai, dai, 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 yai, dai, 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 dai. Yai, dai, 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 yai, dai, 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 dai.
We can be seated. We can be seated. But keep the energy up. So, as we lead into Lecha Dodi, in which we will welcome this metaphorical Shabbat bride, the door is open, we will welcome this bride in. I invite us to think about, who is this person? Who is this person we are inviting into the room? Someone who's going to make Shabbat real for us. Someone who's going to make Shabbat beloved for us. So when I think of inviting someone into the room spiritually, symbolically, I think of, as I've shared a little bit with some of you, I think of my grandmother, because she's the one who really made Shabbat for me. When I was a child, she's the one who taught my family how to keep Shabbat, to create it, to love it. So I really want to hear some of your voices, and I don't understand that voice, but I don't know who the baby is talking about to bring into the room, but I know this beautiful child is bringing someone into the room. So let's take that as a good role model. So who else would be willing to share or cry or speak the name of a person to bring into the room who has made Shabbat beloved to you? Zeke, I see you pointing to yourself. Are you pointing to Noam as your person? That is so sweet. Tell us. So Zeke is pointing to Noam. So I believe that his friend Noam brings Shabbat in, makes Shabbat real for him. Would anyone else say the name of someone who we can bring in spiritually tonight? I know you will if I wait long enough.
I actually think of my dog,
Penny of blessed memory, the dog.
right, who remembered, who knew every time the Shabbat came out and Shalom Aleichem started, that there was going to be challah on the table.
Oh.
She was there, and
Oh, we're bringing in Penny, the dog, who knew that when the challah was ready, that Shabbat was coming, and she would come to the table to eat the challah.
That's my cat.
That's Jay's cat, who knows when it's Shabbat. What's her name or his name?
His name is Harry.
Harry. We're bringing in Harry the cat. Now I feel like we have to bring in our dog, Benny, just to be fair. But anyone else? Right, he's home with the toy. Jonathan, do you have someone you might be willing to bring in?
I just want to echo what you said. What a lovely thought to think about grandparents who aren't with us.
Oh, grandparents. So Jonathan Shemai Dralik is agreeing that there's a meaning to bringing in grandparents. So are you thinking of your grandparents maybe? I hope they come in too. Anyone else?
My parents, who always set the example of keeping Shabbat as a holy space and we call it a sanctuary in time.
I really hope your parents come in too. Yes. Your dad. Oh, beautiful. So I hope that your father, his memory is always a blessing, and that he used to send Shabbat messages to you. I hope he continues to be present in a different way now for you. Anyone else? Okay.
One more.
Yes?
I'll do my kids who always put up with our Shabbat from for years. It's really
Nice. Jonathan Gross is tributing the Gross children.
I didn't say not doing it, but that'll be next year. Next year I'll report back.
So I hope, even if it didn't feel like the right time to share tonight, that you think of your person or your people and bring them in your own way as we sing Lecha Dodi. So we're going to continue. Page 23.
Ay, 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 lecha dodi. Ay, 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 likrot kala. Ay, 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 penei Shabbat. Ay, 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 nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad. Ishmianu el hamyuchad. Adonai echad u'shmo echad. L'shemo tiferet ve'litila. Ay, 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 lecha dodi. Ay, 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 likrat kala. Ay, 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 penei Shabbat. Ay, 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 nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha. Ki mekor habracha. Merosh mikedem nesucha. Tzoma'aseh b'machshavat tchila. Ay, 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 lecha dodi. Ay, 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 likrat kala. Ay, 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 penei Shabbat. Ay, 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 nekabela. Mikdash melech ir melucha. Kumitzei mitoch ha'hafecha. Rab lach shevet be'emek habacha. Vehu yachamol alaychem la. Ay, 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 lecha dodi. Ay, 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 likrat kala. Ay, 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 penei Shabbat. Ay, 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 nekabela. Yinari me'afar kumi livshi b'gdei tifartecha mi. Al yad menishai beit halachni. Korva el nafshi ge'ala. Ay, 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 lecha dodi. Ay, 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 likrat kala. Ay, 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 penei Shabbat. Ay, 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 nekabela. Hitorori, kiva orech umini ori. Ori, ori, shir daberi. Kevod Adonai alayich nigla. Ay, 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 lecha dodi. Ay, 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 likrat kala. Ay, 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 penei Shabbat. Ay, 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 nekabela. Lo tevoshi velo tikhalmi. Ma tishtochachi uma tehemi. Bach yechesu ani yamin v'nibneta ir al tila. Ay 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 lecha dodi, ay 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 likrat chala, ay 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 pnei Shabbat, ay 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 nekabela. V'hayu limshis hashosayim v'rachaku v'melahim. Yasis alayich Elohayim Yimsos chatan al-hala. Ay 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 lecha dodi, ay 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 likrat chala, ay 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 pnei Shabbat, ay 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 nekabela. Yamin u'shmol tifrotzi v'et Adonai tariti. Al yadi vein parti v'nismecha v'nagila. Ay 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 lecha dodi, ay 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 likrat chala, ay 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 pnei Shabbat, ay 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 nekabela. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, gam besimcha ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה, איי 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 לך דודי, איי 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 לקראת חלה, איי 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 פני שבת, איי 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 נקבלה. Ay 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 lecha dodi, ay 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 likras kala, ay 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 pnei Shabbat, ay ay nekabela.
We can be seated. I hope your person is here. Continue on page 27. Mizmor shiru ladonai. Mizmor shir layom hashabat. Tov lehodot ladonai u'zamer l'shimcha elyon lahakid ba'boker chastecha ve'emunatcha ba'leilot. Adonai. עוד ינובון בשיבה דשנים ורננים יהיו להגיד כי ישר אדוני צורי ולא עוולת בו. Now, those in mourning or observing a yard site, please join me on page 30. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah. Be'alma divra chirute, ve'yamlich malchute, b'chayechon uv'yomechon, uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kariv, ve'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevarach le'olam u'le'omei almaya. Yitparach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shmei dekudesha brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma ve'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabbah min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Seated. So we'll pause now in between Kabbalat Shabbat and Mariv for a very short bit of Torah. A word or two. More than two. In Vayishlach, we have many expressions of love and affection. So on our theme of Yedid Nefesh, including at least two moments that I want to talk about tonight where we have unexpected affection. affection when maybe we didn't think it would happen, or we weren't sure it would happen. Jacob spends an anxious night alone before meeting his long estranged brother, Esav, from whom he stole the birthright. So he was anxious for a good reason. He wrestles with a mysterious divine creature, which a midrash tells us is an angel of God. And he is physically injured during this struggle. We know that he injures his hip during the wrestling that happens throughout the night. And even when the angel has had enough, the angel says, Shalcheni, let me go, ki Allah hashachar, because the dawn is breaking. The angel is asking, please, can we stop fighting? Can we stop wrestling? And Jacob answers, I will not let you go unless you bless me. So from a violent night of wrestling to an embrace and a vulnerable plea, I'm holding on until I get your blessing. I'm going to keep holding on, whether it's wrestling or whether it's loving or whatever we're doing. I'm going to hold on until I get your blessing. And finally, the angel does bless Jacob and renews his spirit with a new name. We know Yisrael. Rabbi Brad Artson teaches of this moment. Blessings only emerge when we hold each other in love. So I would add, even when we might not think we should or might not think we want to. Unexpected affection. A second moment of unexpected love and affection happens the next morning. As the sun rises, Jacob approaches his brother Esav, still limping on that hurt hip from the night before. And he's afraid. He sees the 400 men, and yet he looks up. Maybe a sign that he's being a little bit hopeful, maybe feeling hopeful. And their reunion of these two brothers is so touching. Jacob bows low to the ground, bows his head, and Esav greets him and embraces him. And we read in the Torah that Esav falls on his neck in this embrace and kisses him. And that the two brothers weep together. They cry together in this reunion. Now, a little bit of wordplay that we get from our rabbinic commentators, a midrash, that the word for kiss, vayishakehu, is special. We know it's special because there are dots, there are 6 dots over the word in the Torah scroll. So if you open up the Torah, you would see those 6 dots. So what do the dots mean? Some of the rabbis say they mean the kiss was extra strong, an extra meaningful kiss. And of course, some of the rabbis say it was a weaker kiss. Maybe it wasn't so wholehearted. So they disagree about what the dots mean, but they agree they mean something, which is very classic. There's another midrash I want to bring, which is even stronger, which is that word, vayishakehu, sounds like vayishkehu, which means instead of a kiss, that Esav actually bit his brother on the neck. So a kiss or a bite is a big difference. I believe in the kiss. I have to say, I believe they kissed. Love bite. Love bite. Some of the sweetest and most enduring love we can find is when it's unexpected. When maybe we didn't know that it was within us, or we didn't know that it was within the other person. It could be the embrace and blessing of a stranger in the middle of the night. It could be a brother's kiss, not a bite. And so I hope for all of us that we can find that love within ourselves for others, and that we can know that sometimes and trust that that unexpected love will come back to us too. So my blessing for us is unexpected love. We'll say amen to that. So we continue with Mariv. Page 39B, I believe. 39A.
Baruch et Adonai Hamevorach. Baruch Adonai Hamevorach leolam vaed. Baruch Adonai Umavir yom umevi laila, umavdil ben yom uven laila, Adonai tzvaot shemo, El chai v'kayam, tamidim lo chaleinu leolam vaed, Baruch atah Adonai, hamari v'aravim.
Amen. Page 40.
Avat olam beit Yisrael Chata Torah u'mitzvot chukim u'mishpatim otanu limadeta Al ken Adonai Eloheinu b'shofeinu u'lechumeinu nasiach b'chukecha ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגד יומם ולילה. ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים, ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל.
אמן.
שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ולכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
Continue on page 42. והים שמע תשמעו.
Adonai Elohechem emet.
Page 44.
Umalchuto beratzon kibru aleihem. Moshe Miriam uvnei Yisrael lechanu shira besimcha rabba ve'amru chulam.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai
bakodesh, nora tehilot, osef ele. Malchutecha rauvanecha, bokei hayam lifnei Moshe, zelianu ve'amru, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, v'nemar kifad Adonai et Yaakov, ugealo miyad chazak mimenu, baruch atah Adonai, Gal Yisrael.
Page 45.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom lehamitenu malkeinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom lehamitenu malkeinu lechaim. Ushmor tzeitenu uvoinu lechayim uleshalom me'ata ve'yad olam ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha baruch atah Adonai hapores sukat shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim.
Veshamru 46. Rise as we're able.
Veshamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ידי ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש.
Chatzi Kaddish, 40 at the bottom of 46.
Followed by the
Followed by the silent Amidah, 47.
Yikadal v'yikadash shemei rabba.
Amen.
Ve'alma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei. V'chayechon u'vyomechon uv'chayetechol beit Yisrael. Bagalau v'zman kariv ve'imeru. Amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevarach. Le'alam ulal ne'almaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpahar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shemei dekudesha brichu le'ela min kol mirchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran ve'alma ve'imeru.
Amen.
Shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. V'yimeru, amen.
Page 53.
Vayechulu hashamayim v'haaretz v'chol tzevam. Vayechal Elohim bayom hashvi'i melachto asher asa. Vayishbot bayom hashvi'i mikol melachto asher asa. Vayivarech el Elohim et yom hashvi'i, vayikadesh oto, ki vo shavat mikol melachto, asher bara Elohim lasot. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor ve'Anora, El Elyon, Konesh Shamayim va'aretz, Magen Avot b'dvaro, Mechayei Meitim b'mamaro, Ha'el HaKadosh she'ein kamohu, Hameniach le'amo b'yom Shabbat kodsho, Ki vam ratza le'aniach lahem, Lefanav navod v'yira v'fachar, V'nodeh lishmo b'chol yom tamid, Me'on habrachot. El HaHodaot Adon HaShalom, Mekadesh HaShabbat Umvarech Shvi, Umeniach B'Kedusha Le'amedu Shnei Oneg, Zecher L'Maseh V'Reshit. Eloheinu Elohei Avoteinu Ritzevim Nuchatenu, Kahadshenu Mitzvotecha, V'tein Chelkeinu B'Toratecha, Sab'enu Mituvecha, V'samchenu B'Shuatecha, V'taher Libeinu Le'ovdecha B'emet, V'hanchilenu Adonai Eloheinu B'Yava Uvratzon, Shabbat Kodshecha, V'yanuchu Va Yisrael Mekadshei Shemecha. Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. Yikadal v'yikadash shemei Rabbah, ve'amad divrach hirutei, v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechonu v'yomechonu v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, b'galau izman kari ve'yimru, Amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach, le'alam ulal me'almaya, yitbarach, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudesha brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata damiran be'alma ve'yimru. Amen. Tikabel tzlotonu v'autonecho Yisrael, kodam avuhonim yishmaya ve'yimru. Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shmaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'yimru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru. Amen.
So now I'm so happy to call on our bat mitzvah from tomorrow morning to join me, Amelia Storper, to join me in leading Kiddush. And she's really excited about it. No, with me. We're doing it together. Okay. Savri, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu, zikaron lemase v'reishit, ki hu yom techila lemikra kodesh, zecher litziat Mitzrayim, ki banu v'charta ve'otanu kidashta mikol hamim, v'shabbat kodshecha ve'ahava uvratzon inchaltanu, Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Amen.
Take a sip. L'chaim. And we continue with Aleinu, page 56.
Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol latei gedula leotzer breshit shelo asanu kegoyei haratzot velo samanu kemishpechot adama shelo sam chelkeinu kahem vegor aleinu kechol hamonam Vanachnu korim umishachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. Okay, Kakatu b'toratecha Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed v'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad Ushemo echad.
You can be seated. You can remain standing if you're mourning or observing a yahrzeit. We remember this week the yahrzeits of Raymond Kaufman, Margaret Rubin, Benjamin Miller, Theodore Schatz, Moses Lubin, Robert Einzig, Nidhi Birnbach, Philip Deckelbaum, Ruth Sigmund, Julius Gottlieb, Lawrence Friedman, Josepha Cohen, Carola Shapiro, Minnie Durkay, Gunter Chapin, Sylvia Chapin, Dolores Dubrow, Erica Berend, Joan Galkin Bedell. And we also extend our condolences this week to Lori and Bruce Simon on the death of Lori's mother, Ruth Freeman, grandmother to Rachel and Rebecca Simon. And we remember those for whom we're still in the Shloshim period: Harold Gorvine, Alan Bruckheim, Philip Dralinger, Jay Levitt, Ruth Freeman, Erwin Smith, Nancy Ornstein, and Herbert Rothschild. May all of their memories be for a blessing. Zichronam livracha. Page 58. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah.
Amen.
Be'alma divra chirute ve'amlich malchute. B'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uv'izman kariv ve'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevarach le'olam u'le'almei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shmei dekudesha brichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabbah min shmaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav Hu yaseh shalom Aleinu ve'el kol Yisrael ve'imru. Amen.
Amen.
You can be seated. My biggest really and only announcement is gratitude. Gratitude to all of you for coming here, for singing, for sharing your voices and your presence, and so much gratitude for my team up here. Rebecca Gross, her beautiful davening, beautiful voice, and our musical team, Josh Lakin and Abe Kentro, to create the music you've heard. And they are just so amazing and have led us, despite the fact that I don't know what key I'm in when I'm singing. They've done a beautiful job, so I want to thank them so much. And if anyone has any other thanks. Okay.
Thank you, Rabbi Megdal, for making this happen.
That's not what I meant. So Yigdal, page 62, and I hope, let's go out with a bang, right? Let's finish with high energy. And if any of the young people want to join us, like I heard maybe the Lakin I heard maybe the Lakins would come. I see Marin, I see Jenna, I see Zeke. Come on, Shammai Dreluk's children. There are a lot. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come up here. Come closer. Yes. Yigdal is on page 62. Zeke, come on, you can do it. Ready? Okay. Please sing. Let's do it. Let's do one more.
אלוהים חי וישתבח, נמצא והנה אל מציאותו, אחד ואין יחיד כייחודו, נעלם וגם אין סוף לאחדותו, אין לו דמות הגוף ואינו גוף, לא נערוך אליו קדושתו, קדמון לכל דבר אשר נברא, ראשון ואין ראשית לראשיתו, הינו אדון עולם וכל נוצר, יורה גדולתו ומלכותו, שפע נבואתו נתנו, אל אנשי סגולתו ותפארתו, לא קם בישראל כמו שעוד, נביא ומביט את תמונתו, תורת אמת נתן לעמואל, על יד נביאו נאמן ביתו, לא יחליף האל ולא ימיר דתו, לעולמים לזולתו, צופה ויודע סתרנו, מביט לסוף דבר בקדמתו, גומל לאיש חסד כמפעלו, נותן לרשע רע כרישתו, ישלח לקץ ימים משיחנו, לפדות מחגג את ישועתו, מתים יחייל ברוב חסדו, ברוך הדעת שם תהילתו, מתים יחייל ברוב חסדו, ברוך הדעת שם תהילתו.
Shabbat Shalom. Come back on January 27th. And the children will practice Yigdal. We'll practice.
Hi.